Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down and the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important and unimportant. The liberals, libertarians, people believe in God. People like to smoke. People like to drink. People like what's up. People like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. And so as I talk about common sense and stuff that most people don't talk about on the internet, I do response videos, and I keep it spontaneous and very dynamic. So I like to talk about a little bit of different topics from here to here, there to there, share to share, yada yada yada. And I just don't want my videos to be boring, because they're not, and they're under 10 minutes most of the time. But I'm gonna respond to this message here, and as you can see here, there's a lot of people who get things misconstrued. But let's go on here with the videotape. Okay, alright? If you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast fest, you put it down below. If you are sensitive, you don't like my voice, you don't like my face, get the fuck out of here. I didn't ask for you to be liking, subscribing. I ain't looking for that shit. I make my money another way. This is too much for me. YouTube like screening my shit and pulling it down. I ain't got nothing to do that, because if I do anything different, they are going to pull it down, because my shit is explicit. I'm the only realest motherfucker on the internet right now. I don't even socialize with nobody because I'm real. I don't be doing that, because once people come into my inbox, then they'll know how real I am when I reverse that psychology on their ass. Nobody fucks with me. Nobody fucks with me because I'm mentally ill. Yeah, right, yeah. But it's not because of that. Because it's my mouth, right? But let's get on with the videotape. So, right here it says, is it wrong for a guy... She asks, Macaroni Sounds Production, okay? Is it wrong to ask a guy for a down payment on a date because you need to solidify your time not being wasted, okay? Even though it's not a complete proper sentence, you know. And then she writes here, this is why non-black men are winning. Non-black men are winning because they are paying for everything. They are paying for your beauty needs, your outfit, your transportation, your date, and giving the gifts on the first date. If you look at my mentions, nothing but the angry black broke men upset about that they gotta spend anything. First of all, this woman is a fucking Jezebel. She's a prostitute, obviously, straight off the bat. Okay, and you gotta understand. Let me see. The first question: is it wrong for a guy to ask the guy for a down payment? Okay, because she's a prostitute. She's been prostituting all her life. I'm telling you, all her life, most of her life, after the age of 13, probably so. Because that's how she was raised by her single mother. A down payment means that, you know, she, just in case she don't want to waste her time. She sounds like a narcissist. A narcissist and a prostitute. That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. But let's continue on now here. You know, most of the time, men are wasting their time when they take women out. That's obviously obvious, okay? But women want a down payment, okay? You know, and I used to do that. Everybody was a beta. Everybody was a beta alpha. And then very rarely people become like me, okay? And then the next one, she says, this is why non-black. Now, he's talking about white. Just say white, okay? You know, this is why lighter color to lighter skinned folks, white, the Caucasian, snowman, whatever you want to call them, are winning because they paying for the pussy. Now, you already know that blacks, African Americans, not mixed, are only 13% of the population. If you're more African American than all those other minority genetic races that if you got your 23andMe and your DNA testing, your genome factor, then you can figure out if you're African American. Because you know I'm African American because my facial features, okay? But there are people who are albino and are still African, but their skin is white, okay? And they look African. They got the features of an African. But there's people who want to claim that they say they're black, but they're really not black if they just get the genetic structuring. Nobody knows if they're black or white until they show you that their DNA, their genetic heritage, where that lineage come from. Because I know I got some Italian in me. I got some Native American. I got a little bit of Irish, and I was shocked. And I got, what else? Irish, Indian, not Irish, but Indian, Italian, because my first name is Mario, okay? I don't know why my name is, but I have some family background members who's probably Italian, okay? And what happens is that I got mostly African, okay? Other than that, let's continue on down here. This is why non-black is winning. And I'm not going to read the rest because you can read it yourself down there. But 9 times out of 10, all this OnlyFans, this Pornhub is usually mostly used in America by white folks. Okay, they're paying for everything. That's why we got an OnlyFans account. But let's go on with the next question here. Now, this person responded next, Deli, okay. As a white man, baby, without no commas or anything, improper sense and structure, baby, we are not doing any of this. Now, I'm just trying to tell you, nobody's perfect. I'm not the word police or anything like that, but a lot of people can't read past the age of 50. They can't go past the comprehension skill of the grade 5, between 5 and 8th grade. And I'm telling you right now, he's talking about himself. He's not talking about the general, but most white folks and lighter skinned folks are paying for the pussy. They're the biggest simps. I've made a video about this a long time ago. Blacks can't be simps because they usually are broke, right? And usually if they're attractive, they don't have to worry about ever getting money because women take care of them all the time because they look like an 8, 9, and 10. They're beta alphas. They're beta alpha simps. They go out there and fuck pussy all of the time, and they basically are just attractive. Now, it says, okay, let's see. What's next? Okay, let's see right here. What's the next guy? God is gender neutral. Okay, I don't even get involved in that shit, but let's... I'm not even going to talk about God here. But this is what this guy says, okay? As a non-black man, I hope I speak for all of us when I say, no, the fuck we ain't. I say, yo, shit, fuck you are. I know so many white guys who lost their houses, their properties. I ain't never hear no niggas losing shit. The only time a nigga goes to jail and shit, unless he got a small penis and he's attractive, and she ain't fucking that bitch right. I seen countless times when a nigga go to jail because he's fucking with a whore. Okay, he's fucking with a whore. But if he's the woman is only dealing with highly attractive guys. Okay, it's either she's messing with all these guys who are 6'2" and got a load full of money. Hey, don't waste your time. Okay, so let me see. What else? Who said this? Okay, let's see. Laugh out loud. Okay, laughing my ass off. No, we are not. Who told you this? Nah, this dude is stuck in a rock in a hard place. He thinks that blacks and mixed people are paying for the pussy mostly out there. I remember watching this TV program on you know, on HBO called The Cat House, and this guy was prostituting in Nevada. Okay, I know you guys probably know this shit. It's on HBO and shit. Taxi Cab Confessions. It's mostly predominantly white folks paying for that shit. These are the Johns. That's why the pimps name these motherfucking biggest simps Johns. The name John is white, right? It ain't no nigga's name. A John in a trick. It's mostly a white man. Okay, now I'm not saying all white men do this, but most do. 70-80%. All right, and they fall for them 80% of Jezebels out there. That's a fact. We don't need to go around what blacks do. Okay, blacks is just trapped in a box. The unattractive, average-looking ones may get angry and become MGTOW or red pill. I was never hating on women because I started learning that psychology. But other than that, I know how to take advantage of that shit. If they don't got the money and they ain't no virgin and they ain't into polygyny, I just cut them. I don't have conversations. I give them a test of my conversation. Okay, and then they like it, and then they can't go no further because they like my personality, but they're stuck because I'm not going no further with it. Let me see. What else is there to say? So that's all I really wanted to say about this response video for this post here. Non-black men, which are white or light-skin colored, okay, are mostly winning because they got the mucho. Correctamundo. But you have to understand another thing too about black men. Average or not average at all looking, okay, they got bigger cocks overall. And so if you did the research on that, you'll find out the biggest cocks in the world are in Congo. That's in Africa, further east Africa somewhere. But other than that, the smallest cocks in the world are Asiatic people, and that's kind of sad. But I say, if you're born with it, use what your mama gave you, right? Other than that, that's all I really got to say. I hope you learned something in this video. Very simple video, using common sense, keeping it down. And this is what people talk about. So when I do response videos, it's just me responding back to some idiot, some on here saying this is not true, whatever. But it is. But if you do your research, you'll find out it's the truth. Okay? All right? Peace. I'm out of here, guys.